air it out. As you look on the stage, you see all of these college students from various colleges, our facilitator, they're here and they are ready to go. Thank you so much for tuning in to our Facebook Live. We pray that you share it and touch your neighbor and tell someone to go ahead and share it and listen to these young people. They have a lot to say today. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, let's air it out. Now we're going to introduce our facilitator so we can go on and we won't waste any more of your time. Mrs. Wright is a wife and mother of one daughter, Chloe Page. She's a member of the House of Faith Ministries, where she serves in many capacities. Mrs. Wright is a graduate of Fedware Comprehensive High School in Somerville, Tennessee. She furthered her education, receiving a bachelor's degree from Tennessee State University, master's from Bethel University, education specialist from Freed-Hardeman University, and is presently completing her doctorate. Mrs. Wright has been in education for 16 years and is currently the principal of Oakland Elementary School with Fayette County Public Schools. Can we receive our facilitator, Principal Constance Wright?
Thank you for the opportunity, and thank you for the awesome introduction. And now we're going to move into introducing our college students, our panelists for today. And we're going to begin with Mr. Jalen Washington. And we'll move to his right, and we'll come up the back row.
Hello everyone, my name is Jalen Washington. I am a rising senior at the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. I am from Memphis, Tennessee. I attend church at Macon Church of God in Christ on 193. And I believe that's about all my introduction consists of. Shout out to Mom and Dad, Katrina Hardy, and DeWan Washington. All right, thank y'all for having me.
Hello everyone, I'm Christian Holmes. I am an uprising sophomore at the illustrious Clark Atlanta University. Huge shout out to my mother, Angela Holmes, and another special shout out to my pastor, Pierre Lyons. I am a member of the Great Mount Zion Baptist Church.
Greetings everyone, I am Deja Sharday Beasley, a rising senior at the illustrious Fisk University. There I am a biochemistry and molecular biology major. I want to say shout out to my parents, shout out to Mount Zion Piperton, and thank you for allowing me to be here.
Hello everyone, this is Alfred Washington III. I am a rising junior at Southwest Tennessee Community College. I want to thank my mom and dad for raising me to be here and for me to be able to do all this. And I also thank my pastor for letting me be a member of this church.
Good morning, or hello. My name is Ashley Clinton. I'm also an uprising sophomore at Southwest Tennessee Community College. Shout out to my mom, Tammy Scott, to my pastor, which is also my grandfather, Pastor Melvin Fitzpatrick, and he serves as the leadership under New Stinson Community Church.
Hello, I am Demerterio Lee, a recent graduate from Visible Music College, where I did my BA in music, and just give a shout out to my mother and all my family for the support through my time in college.
Good afternoon, my name is Tia Moore. I am a rising sophomore at the University of Tennessee at Martin. I'm a middle school education major. Shout out to my mom, Wanda Boyd, and my home church, Mount Zion Piperton.
Hello everyone, I am Alexis Crawford. I attend the University of Tennessee at Martin, where my major is criminal justice and law enforcement. Shout out to my parents, Carl and Rhonda Crawford. Shout out to my church family, House of Faith Ministries, under the leadership of Bishop Wright. And I would like to thank Pastor Lyons and Evangelist Patrick for this opportunity.
All right. So you have had the opportunity to meet our panelists, and we're going to jump right in. I was speaking with Evangelist Patrick earlier this week, and I was just commending her for the vision to create something of this magnitude for our young adults in this age bracket. Because many times as older adults, now I'm not old, let's be clear, America, but considering one of my former third grade students is up here and is an adult, I guess I could be aging slightly. But I just feel that this is such a great opportunity because many times We don't mean to, so it's not intentional, but we don't validate the way that they feel. And we don't listen to them as we should, and we know that they're young adults, and so that we know that they have more maturing to do. However, in that, sometimes as adults, we kind of fuss more than we listen, and we need to listen more so that we can better guide them and help them to become more productive citizens and adults. So thank you so much, Evangelist Patrick, for asking me to be a part, because I do think this is something that is very beneficial for this age group. We're gonna start with an icebreaker to let them loosen up, because they are so shy, you guys. I mean, you wouldn't be able to tell it, but when I entered, they were like having a whole celebration going on, practicing social distancing, of course. But they were, they're a little shy. That's what I'm gonna say. We're gonna stick to that. So, we're going to start out with a little icebreaker. And so, since we know we've been quarantined, for me, since approximately March 13, 2020. No. So, we've been quarantined for quite some time. And so, as a little icebreaker, anybody jump in here. If you could be any food, what food would you be? Because, see, if y'all been eating like I've been eating, food is on your brain. So, if you could be any food, let's just break the ice here. What food would you be?
Hot wings. A Brazilian.
Steak.
Oh, is there any reasoning behind this?
With a fajita, you can dress it different kind of ways. You got chicken, you got steak, you got shrimp, you can do vegetables, you can do beans, you can do rice, take your pick.
I wonder would your parents say this is like go to your personality. You just a melting pot of different things there. And are you kind of on fire like that?
See, you got many different flavors with chicken. You got the barbecue, the hot, the sweet, and oven bacon, fried, bacon, grilling. It's just too many varieties for you to just be one piece of chicken.
I understand. I like a good piece of chicken myself. Now, after you said steak, that's a very fulfilling meat. What made your mind go there?
Oh, it's good on protein, and also you can have it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Now, if you could have an endless supply of food, would you guys be okay with that being your endless supply of food?
Yams.
Yams. Fresh out the garden. Are you down at the store out of a can?
Fresh out the garden, and candy yams, I should say. I think my grandpa makes that with every meal, and I just feel like it goes with everything.
I love it. And I would like to just caveat, since you spoke up, Jalen. Yes, Jalen is soliciting the prayers of the righteous. Because in our phone conference conversation, and we're going to segue into how Corona has impacted or affected them. And so I asked them, how is transitioning home different from being grown and on your own away at school? And so I'm going to let Jalen, solicit the prayers, because, when two or more touch and agree, he'll be in the midst. So Jalen, how was it transitioning from being away and being a young adult and basically doing freely as opposed to coming back home amidst this COVID-19 pandemic and having to be back under the strict guidelines of your parents?
It has been quite a adjustment, I should say, and because you have those questions: where are you going? Where have you been? And you just want to be like, why? Is there something that you need? What's wrong? Is there something that you need me to get? But yeah, it's just been quite an adjustment because you're away from home and on your own. And my biggest thing is just waking up in the morning, not used to speaking to anybody. I'm not trying to be rude, but you know what I'm saying. I'm just used to I'm not trying to be rude. Just used to just being like going to get some water, just going back to my room and not being bothered. I mean, I promise you, I'm not trying to be rude. I ain't sleep with you last night. I'm sorry. So it's just been quite an adjustment. But I do want to solicit each and every one of you all's prayers for Katrina and DeJuan and for myself.
Anyone else would like to speak to the fact of how they transitioned from school back home during this pandemic?
Okay, my experience, I can vouch with Jalen, Cause see, honey, in Atlanta, it's a whole different world. Everything is so much broader, and then being by yourself. So in Atlanta, I did what I wanted to do. It wasn't nobody saying, you know, be here at a certain time. Don't be leaving. No. But when I came back to Memphis, Tennessee, then Angie P. Holmes, where you going? Why you not? It's a huge transition. I'm not gonna lie to you because you know when we go away, we feel that we're grown. You know, point blank period. That's just our mindset. You know, the parents have a hard time taking it, but I had to pray because I was like, Lord, why the pandemic have to be? I'm enjoying my life. I ain't giving nothing to nobody. I was living my best life in Atlanta, so I'm like, Mama, Granny, Granddad, I'm thinking about everybody back here. But it was a huge transition, but I'm glad I did make it back safe. But Clark, Atlanta, Georgia, I cannot wait to see you again.
Anyone else, please chime in about your transition back home.
Well, I'm gonna kind of go a little different way because my transition wasn't that tough. The school I attended is still in Memphis, so even though I stayed on campus, it was still like not a huge transition when I got back home, except for, you know, the questions, of course, of where you're going, how long you're gonna be out, but who you with, yeah, all of that. So, but in a nutshell, it hasn't been that big of a transition because everybody in my household pretty much to themselves for the most part anyway. You know, we say our simple hays and how you doing and stuff like that, but other than that, everybody's in their own room, so it wasn't that much of a transition for me.
Anyone else want to chime in?
Okay, I got Vouch for a minute right here. So basically, I'm still home for college, and I still live at home with my parents there in college. So it hasn't been such a huge transition for me, but I can say definitely being at home more. And I have younger siblings. They're always, you know, it's always someone you have to tend to in the house because it's more than just, you know, my parents there. I got siblings there as well, and also it's kind of. I've been having a lack of focus, you know, trying to focus on schoolwork. I got through the year and I passed most of my classes, and well, all my classes, I'm sorry. But well, I passed them with a good grade. But I'm being honest. One class I had like a low C, but I still passed it, you know. But basically, it wasn't too much of a difference. But being at home more was definitely a little struggle. So. Yeah.
And that's definitely something to take into consideration because even though you were staying home, the circumstances changed, and I'm sure that your focus began to shift. And so you had to do what you had to do, so you be proud of you made it. You got to the other side, so that's to be commended. Would anyone else like to chime in?
So my problem hasn't really been my parents. It's been DeMichael. And he's really, his room is connected to mine. And he likes to be loud and all in your face. I just can't deal with that. I'm really to myself. And Daddy, what you doing? I'm like, DeMichael, sleep. So my problem hasn't been my mom or my dad. It's been trying to get used to my siblings.
You think he's just happy to have you? Oh,
He said he doesn't miss me. So I'm just like,
I can vouch for Deja with that. Tawana and Mackenzie, I love y'all, but they definitely like to be all over my space. I'm like, hold on, wait a second. I'm trying to do the psychology work, trying to do some social work assignments, and it's just right there. I'm like, hold on, back up. Then we finish this. I can associate with y'all in a minute. Just hold up, because like that campus life is definitely different from being home. Because on campus, the focus is like, okay, school is not optional. It's a must that I do it. And then I get home in the midst of the pandemic, and school started feeling real optional. Like it started feeling like I would open optional program. It's like I would open up my laptop, I see my assignments, and then I would be like, you know what, I'm gonna come back to it. Like, and being away from campus is kind of like you understood. Like, I guess it's a different type of atmosphere where you know you have to do the work and you know how you roll on campus, and then when you go home, your atmosphere has changed, the way you study has changed, where you study has changed, and I honestly feel like that had the biggest impact on my grades, because like I was studying in my dorm in the living room, there'll be nobody there, so I had the atmosphere just the way I needed it to be, and then I get home, I'm studying in my room, downstairs, in the kitchen, just trying to figure out how I can do it, and like I would have went to the library, but it wasn't open.
Right.
So it's kind of like still having to find that comfort spot for me to study and be able to retain the information. So yeah, parents not an issue at all because all I do is go to work, come home. That's all I do.
And that's why I feel that you guys are the advantage generation, because if you guys can persevere through this and learn to maneuver through this and learn to continue to be resilient through this, there is nothing in life that you guys won't be able to conquer and accomplish. So just having to continue to matriculate your lesson, being in the kitchen with noise all around and just in an environment that's not generally conducive for continuing your study of work. Listen, you guys, you're gonna make it. And so I'm just that's just promising to me to know that you guys are part of the future, because you're conquering and still maneuvering through this pandemic, and quite successfully, if I may say so.
I can piggyback off what you said, Lord, because online classes. Like they all said, it's different when you're on campus because all you know is school. But when you're at home and you got grandparents and children, you got gospel 24/7, and you're trying to be in a cubicle by yourself, and you don't want to be bothered, and you're knocking 24/7. At this point, I just don't even try to go in the room no more. Somebody can vouch for me in the audience. The bathroom is always simply because I don't want nobody bothering me in the bathroom unless you go to the bathroom, unless you got enough. But it's a big transition, and I'm still at home doing Southwest. It's just like what Tina said. I open my laptop and I realize I have 3 or 4 assignments, and then you be like, you know what? Law and order's on. I'll be back. It's gonna be okay. But yeah, it's a big, like you said, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We got through it.
Yes. And I definitely feel you guys, because like for me right now, writing a dissertation, like this doctoral program is the most arduous thing that I have ever tried to do. Then let's add Chloe in the mix, because school closed, and so now she's at home, and then be very clear, so I still had a school to run, even though it was virtual. But I think the teachers, I know many of them were doing more work during this virtual type atmosphere than they were when we were in the physical building. So that meant as well, I was doing more work, and we're just trying to be innovative and meet the needs of our students, and I'm trying to meet the needs of the students and the teachers and the community, the families. And so I definitely can relate to you guys when you're trying to stay on top of your studies when this whirlwind pandemic has come through. So does anybody else want to speak to their transition?
I'll say something. Well, my transition wasn't hard at all because I like being at home, but I also like being by myself. So since I was only 2 hours from home, I would come home as much as I could, but then I would have weekends where I'd be like, okay, I'm just not feeling that. And like Dee said, everybody in my house is to themselves. We're on our own separate rooms, except for my mama. And I know somebody will tell us. But see, everybody knows my daddy. Like he's to himself, and I'm just like that. But my mama, she gotta come in. She wanna talk. She wanna know what you're doing. Then please don't ignore this. They say if mama happy, everybody happy. So you gotta make sure you give her attention when she walk in, because if you don't, the day is over with before you start. It's just over with. So my transition, it was no different. It was just like being here as I'm always am. So.
All right, and then thinking about you guys so far and at this juncture in your life, let's think about some of your achievements, some of those things that you accomplished over this past year. I know sometimes it's kind of hard to be proud, but don't be afraid to be proud of what you've done and what you've accomplished and the achievements that you've accomplished. You've worked hard towards that, and so I want to give you guys an opportunity to tell us one of your most satisfying about that, one of your most satisfying achievements, and while you're thinking about that, I would just like for you to put in your mind, don't allow anyone to continue to bring your past mistakes and past judgments on you to make you feel like you're not worthy of something that you've accomplished since then. None of us are perfect, and we've all made mistakes, so it doesn't matter about your past mistakes when it relates to what you're now achieving and accomplishing. So think about an achievement that you're very proud of in this moment, because that's going to be something that you can hang on to help you to continue to get through this pandemic.
My proudest achievement would be that I actually pledged my sorority in the springtime. And so I think that's my proudest thing because in January, that's when we kind of started hearing about the coronavirus. And I was kind of like, okay, I'm not really worried about it. It's not gonna be a big deal or anything. It's just gonna continue like this flu season, because that's what we assumed it was, like a really bad flu. And then it started getting closer and the death tolls were rising. It had made a bigger impact, and then that's when they started talking about shutting down schools, and I instantly thought, I'm not gonna get my semester as a member of my sorority. And that's a big deal for me because we do a lot of volunteer work, we do a lot of things on campus, and I was like, I worked so hard for this, and now I'm not gonna be able to show how hard I worked for it. But we still got our celebration and all for it, but I didn't get to spend on campus. Like the day we had our celebration, we left the next day. And so it was kind of like, yes, we got to show everyone what we had accomplished, but we had no time to actually do anything. We had to it's like you work so hard for something, you get 5 minutes of fame, then you have to leave. And it has the biggest, and it really kind of hurt me because campus involvement is a big thing to me, because in Martin, there's not really too much of anything to do. Not a thing. If you've been to Martin, you know there's nothing to do in Martin. There's a Walmart. That's all you got. You got Walmart, and you got a Pizza Hut, Wendy's. That's about it. So campus involvement is gonna keep you busy, and so I was really looking forward to that, because I was such a person to myself. I would go to my room, I would go to class, and I would go to the UC, the University Center, and that would be about all I did. So becoming a member of the sorority was going to allow me to venture out, meet new people, network, do different things, so it make the semester go by even quicker and have more fun. But this Corona, she kind of shut it down for me. But that was definitely one of my biggest achievements, because it also the people who were with me, they pushed me to stay focused on my work as well, because my grades were actually really good this semester despite having to come home. So I was proud of that, because I would text my sisters all the time, be like, y'all, this is not it. They'd be like, I know when it's almost over, I'll see y'all in the fall, and at least we got to do this and that. And it felt really good, kind of know they were there, understanding what I was going through, because they were going through the same thing, and we all just had to split and go our separate ways, can't do anything, can't meet up, go to lunch, because of all the restrictions. So that was definitely my proudest achievement, and I'm really proud that I'm, made it to the next level in my college career. So I'm looking forward to what next semester holds. Should we go back? We're going back. Sigma Gamma Rho sorority. Hey, my soror. Last spring, design 1922.
Yes, that's it, okay. Achievements, here we go.
Okay, so I'll basically try to summarize and speak for everyone on this, but basically just being able to do college. Most people are not able to do college. Most people weren't built to be able to do college. And during this time, they will make up the excuses of this pandemic is going on, the world's at the end, all this stuff, all the different stereotypes and all this stuff. And basically, we're managing to get through all this together. So basically, that will be my biggest achievement. I'm sure everyone else's that's here as well. And despite of all the minor setbacks and major setbacks and distractions, we're still getting through this.
Kind of just piggybacking off of that. I say my main achievement is graduating. Congratulations. Thank you. Because a lot of people talk about, especially dealing with school, talk about student athletes and how hard it is for them to maintain grades and stuff, while also practicing and playing games every week. But not a lot of people know that it's a different kind of stress when you're a student and a full-time musician. And trying to do your studies and making time to practice for your class lesson, doing the stuff your professor wants you to do, while also learning 10 to 15 songs probably a week for different gigs outside of school and performances in school. Like, that's a real lot to take in. And I know my first 2 years, like, it was, I didn't get a lot of sleep, because how my school worked, they pick your times for your classes, and pretty much I know my first year I had an 8 a.m. every day, and I probably wouldn't go to sleep till about 4 in the morning on a regular, and like, it was just a lot to deal with. So I'm just grateful that God gave me the strength and endurance to push through these 4 years and be able to graduate.
And that's a big commitment. Congratulations again. Congratulations.
Every day, like one day.
I learned that quickly freshman year, y'all 8 a.m. class.
College freshman, uprising college freshman, take that 8 a.m. off your schedule now. Take it off. Take it off.
Your advice is not good.
You do not think that's okay. 8 a.m. Just take it off.
It's 9 o'clock, okay? 9 o'clock, okay?
I can do that.
Jesus, help them, y'all.
10:45.
So my freshman year, I got on campus and I saw some queens. And I said, oh, my senior year, or rising my senior year, I'm going to run. So my greatest achievement is becoming the 85th Miss University. Thank you. I found out I was leaving the day of my pageant, so I didn't get to do it on campus. I actually had to come home and record everything at Shelby Farms Park and then put it all together, and everything was done virtually. So I'm just grateful for the experience that has taught me, and I'm excited to see what I can do as the 85th Miss Fisk University and being an ambassador for my school.
Amazing.
Okay. One of my major accomplishments was being on the Dean's List and also the National Society of Leadership. And why I say that's a big accomplishment, because yes, that's amazing, simply because when you come in as a freshman, you know, you're easily tempted. You can easily get off track and, you know, not be so hard on yourself with grades, but I was able to enjoy life and still do what I had to do in the classroom, and also just being active, you know, living life, but still maintaining the grades I need to in order to succeed for my next classification.
Awesome. Anyone else want to share an achievement?
My biggest accomplishment will be receiving my very first job offer. Being, as I stated earlier, I am a law enforcement major. That's my major. I want to be a police officer, and it began to become discouraging. You want to be a police officer in a time where police officers are so hated for simply doing their job, and so being an uprising senior, I was just like, okay, what am I going to do? Like, I want to help people, but I don't want to be in the midst of being hated, because I want to do my job. I have to do my job. I have to protect people. And so that just gave me an extra push to receive a job offer before I even graduated, like when I wasn't even thinking about it. And so, like, yeah, it was a good push for me to say, okay, well, you know, this is what you have to do, so just go ahead and do it and push through it.
Anyone else want to share?
I would say my biggest accomplishment for me was just getting down and being more of a public speaker. My major, you know, is also criminal justice. But public speaking for me was a big thing, considering, you know, as I was coming up, I was always this bubbly, outgoing kid, and then when I got to college, I kind of just got in a shell a little bit. And so my teacher helped me with that a lot, considering that we had to get up and present this case and do this law and do all that. And so I do thank her for that. And I had times I was like, listen, this is not for me. Public speaking, y'all can have that. This is not for me. And she sat me down and talked to me. She was like, when you get in front of a courtroom, you can't say, you know, this is not for me, because you're getting paid. And she was just preaching. I got you. She was just, you know, preaching to me, and she was just talking to me, and I can thank her for that. So now that I'm back out and I'm back public speaking and just doing anything that I can. So that was a big accomplishment for me.
Come on now.
Thank you, Steph.
Yes.
I'll say one of my biggest accomplishments is completing my first school year working at Chattanooga Prep, which is an all-boys charter school in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I never thought I would have students, so that was an interesting thing right there. So, but I grew to love it, and the challenging students I grew to love as well. But it was great to be able to leave an impact and imprint on somebody else's life.
That's amazing. And hearing about how you guys persevered and pushed through and got through some of your tough moments, I would be remiss if I didn't ask about your prayer life and your relationship with God. So tell me a little bit of listen, because we have to talk to him each and every day. I talk to him just like I'm talking to you all right now. And so without him, I'm nothing. Literally, without him, I am nothing. And so I know that it's because of him that I live, move, and have my being. I mean that for real, for real. And so I would like to hear from you all what your prayer life is like, what God means to you. Let me hear a little bit. You've talked very emphatically about your achievements. You've talked emphatically about transitioning during this time, transitioning back home. Now let me hear you talk emphatically about, and just be transparent. There's no right or wrong answer. Keep it all the way real and help the people. Because I can truly say that during this time, it has caused me to be in the face of God and seeking his face way more than I ever have. And I'm an adult. And so I dare not sit here and act like, yes, my name is written in the Lamb Book of Life. Yes, hallelujah, saved, Holy Ghost, filled, baptized. But now listen, there were times I would neglect to seek him as I should. There were times that I was selfish. There were times that I wasn't grateful and I wasn't thankful. But during this time, let me tell y'all something. You talking about brand new, and just communing with him now every single day and often. I mean, we just have so much to be grateful for. So I'd love to hear from you guys what God and what prayer means to you.
Growing up with like almost everyone up here, I know that we were all like raised in church. Like that was it. Sunday, I'm going to church. From knee-high to now. So I feel like when you go to college, it's really hard for me to like stay into church because you know what you're supposed to do, but you just like, I was doing this last night, I was here last night, I'm so tired, I can't make it. And for me personally, like I had like this time in my college career where I hit this rough patch, and the only thing that I did have was my family, of course, but God and prayer. Like, if it wasn't for that and me knowing God and my parents like teaching me to know God for who he really is, I probably would have made it out. So, being an adult, going away from home, from your parents, from what you know, from church, all of that, prayer and God and like your faith is something that you really like. It's a blessing. You need that to survive. Like, it's so, life outside of home, like growing up is so different. So I feel like having everything that I have is it really helped me a lot in my college career.
Okay, so basically, every morning I wake up, I thank God for letting us have a chance to be able to live another day, because every day is always going to be a second chance. Most people, they wake up with the mindset of, just hatred and negative things in their mind. They don't even realize that God is always giving them a second chance every day to wake up. But since this pandemic and stuff been going on, I've been praying to him and just praying every day that I will be able to make through it, and that it doesn't stop me from being able to get the degree I want to get, and being able to just do stuff like I want to do. And despite all this stuff that was going on, people saying where I was going in, I was just like, nah, shaking it off. I believe in God. He's not going to just let all this go down like that. Because everything has to obviously. So after this pandemic, I know the world is going to be a much better place.
Being away from, well, like Alexis said, all of us basically grew up together in the church here or somewhere. But being away from college allowed me to grow in God and experience Him for myself, because I couldn't always call home to my mom, my dad, or my grandma and ask them to pray for me. I just really had to learn how to be there and get to know God for myself. So I found a church home, got more involved on campus. I go to Mount Zion Nashville when I'm away at school. I also joined the college ministry there just to get more involved and make that a part of my daily life. Now I do devotionals every day, just trying to be consistent in my walk with Christ. And so that's basically how I do it.
And that's definitely vital, getting connected in the communities where you work. And Mount Zion is actually where I connected when I was in undergrad too.
During this time, the Lord has charged me to do some things. So, like, I can definitely say that my warfare has intensified because of the weight of my assignment. And so, my prayer life has definitely intensified, and it has been refreshing as a person in ministry. So, it has been refreshing, a time of revival for me to get back that just that drive and that motivation and the momentum that you need to continue to do what God has called you to do. So, I definitely can appreciate this time. Definitely appreciate this time because I know that I know that my spirit has definitely grown stronger during this time, so I'm appreciative of it.
Well, I know this time I had to go deep in prayer for a while. First with school, because coming into August, I'm like so excited, revved up, because this is my last year in college. I'm planning my senior concert for the end of the school year, ready for graduation, and then spring semester comes, March hit right after my spring break, and the pandemic happened, and now I'm like, I don't even know if they're gonna even let us graduate or not, and because I still have certain to do, and I'm still in the plans of scheduling a new date for that, even though I have graduated. But it was trying, and I had to pray to God all the time, like what's gonna happen next, and not even just with school. By me being a performer, when the pandemic happened, like I had nowhere to perform. So when a performer's in a state like that, where they just can't do anything, the motivation for your craft and your passion slowly dies, and that's what started happening for me. I started doing cover videos to just keep active and playing keys, but it was like, it's not the same feeling as being on a stage performing for an audience, whether it's church or a gig or something doing with school. Like, I was missing that atmosphere, and it really took a toll on me for a couple of weeks. So I know I had to go deep into prayer for God, and I just thank Him for getting me through that and keeping my passion for music still going.
I can definitely vouch with what some of the others have said, because prayer played a major impact in my life, simply because I'm so family oriented. So being away and actually getting a chance to step out on my own, it wasn't so easy, but it wasn't necessarily hard. But I will say it was trying. So it was a very trying experience. Being away, there's so many things, so many different experiences. So God really kept my mind. There were some people that I had to, let go. It was hard because, going to college is just like, okay, I'm the type of person, I see the good in everyone, but I had to use my discernment and just talk to God. There were some times I was real transparent with God, and I'm like, okay, God, why are you setting me up? Like, why is it me? Why am I always the... But prayer is such, to this day, not just in college, but to this day, it is... I don't know what I would do if it wasn't for God just being me in prayer, because like we have trials and tribulations that comes, and when they hit, it's just like, okay, we can't always call mom and can't always go to, the friend, but we can't go to God. So that played a huge role in my life, and it still does today.
Prayer life hits different in college. Like, it really does. My first semester, it was kind of hard for me to get into a routine. So it's like David said, it's the consistency that you have to find and not just call God when you need something. It's like an everyday thing. So it's like, of course, I wake up every morning before my feet hit the floor, I thank God for this day. And it's like coming home is such an underrated blessing as well. So it's like, I thank him for that. But in college, it's like you have so many different forces that they'll try to tempt you, they'll try to get you to do this and that. And it's like definitely prioritizing. And when things get hard in college, it really shakes you because you're at college and so everything you do is school related pretty much. And so when something is shaking, you have to move. And when God says move, baby, you better move.
Yeah.
So it's like I asked God to show me what I need to do. Like I did a whole major change right before exams, so that was a whole different shift. I was like, God, show me who is for me, what I need to be doing, what should I do. And I had to ask God for forgiveness myself because I wasn't reading his word and abiding by it as I should be. And so when those exams hit, I found myself constantly praying and seeking God. And I found myself like 2 o'clock in the morning, like I'm having praise and worship in my room. Like I got my music going, I got my Bible open, and it's really, like I said, it's refreshing when you know God has done this and that for you, and everything he does has a purpose. So like Alfred said, after this pandemic, I know it's gonna be so much better. And it's like, you definitely have to have your faith in God while you're in college. If you grew up with it or not, I think it's something you should definitely try to put in place, whether it's doing a 5-minute devotional every day, blocking out time to pray, whatever it might be. You need to seek God constantly and not just when you need something. So like, you can say, oh, God help me on this test, or, you know, you can do little things like that, but you gotta make sure when you ask him for your help, you have to thank him for it as well. So, it's hard to definitely find your times to pray and read your Bible and maybe watch your church service online. But doing it, it's like that missing piece that you needed. And God is definitely a big role in my life. So now it's an everyday thing, praying and thanking him for the good, the bad, the ugly, all of it, because everything he does has a purpose. So when I go back to school in the fall, it's just gonna be, it's a constant thank you because we're able to go back, continue doing what we're doing, how we're doing. So it's just, when you go to college, my advice to the rising freshman students would definitely be keep God in your life. Bring your Bible with you, bring a devotional with you, do something. Because yes, you can ask your family to pray for you, but pray for yourself, this is different. It really does.
For me, it was, my faith has gotten stronger. I do admit it was like in the beginning of my college year, it was like Chris said, things are tempting in college. So my beginning of college year, it was just, I admit my faith got a little, it wandered off. So, that's the word I'm saying. It wandered off. But for me, it was like during trying times in college where I would find myself, like I said, in the bathroom, in my office, on my knees, praying and, asking God, like, Lord, just make me stronger with you, remove me and put you in me, and I would ask God for signs, let me know it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be alright, I got this. And recently, I was, as like now, school's closing and everything, it was this video I saw, and it was like, you want the promises that God offers you, gives you, but you don't want to go through the process of it. So I'm saying, we want this degree, we want this social life, we want it, but we don't want to go through the process of it. So it was like, this whole pandemic, to me, I thought about it, okay, God, this is a process for what the promise at the end is going to be for us. So I was like, Lord, okay, I understand, help me to keep understanding, what you're showing me. And so, I looked out my resources at the house, considering the pastor and the first lady. I'm like, Lord, let them, help me out here. Help me out. But it was like, they're not going to be with me, all the time. So I said I had to fall down on my knees myself, cry a couple tears myself. They'll be, at least a wipe, but, these are my tears, my trying times, is different. So like I said, my faith has become way more stronger than what it was in the beginning. You know, like I said, it went to Walmart, it came back.
But it came back.
It came back. It was only 12
That's
hours.
real though. That's real. It never many of us had to come back.
Yes, but it's like I said, my faith has become way more stronger now. You know, as Kristen said, you cut people off, you know, and it's like, I can count how many people I hang out with on one hand now. And, you know, I have to, you know, take them out my life. You know, if they don't bring me, if they're not benefiting me, positivity, you know, remove them. And it's like now I can count on my hand who I hang out with. And it's just, like I said, my faith has become way more stronger than what it was. Thank you, Lord, for that.
Thank you. And thank you all for your transparency. You guys have definitely kept it real, and I'm so appreciative of that and your transparency in that. And so I want to leave with you guys, and before I'm going to leave something with you, and then I want to just leave room, because many of you have talked about your degrees and your talents, and we would love to hear some of your talents. So we're going to leave space so that we can hear you all's talent and let the world hear some of you all's talent as well. But what I want to leave with you in thinking about what you said about being successful and working towards that goal, allow me to leave this with you all and allow me to share this with the internet who is watching. Success is work. My bishop often says that. And in being successful, success is really when your preparation meets your opportunity. So opportunities can come to you day and night. But if you have not prepared, then you're less likely to be successful in that opportunity, or the opportunity may very well pass you by. And I've had some opportunities to pass me by. Yeah, I should have been done with this doctorate degree 2 years ago. See, I got weird in my way of doing, honey. Got tired. Yes, I did. But that's an example of when opportunity meets you, but you're not prepared for it. And God's hand of favor can propel you into any situation. Don't mistake what I'm saying, because His hand of favor has by far granted me opportunities that I would have not been able to otherwise afford. And so I want to leave with you guys. Dr. Covey wrote a book about habits of highly effective people. And he said that anything you do repeatedly for 21 days becomes a habit. Well, guys, we've been quarantined for well over 21 days at this point. And so I'm challenging you all, and I'm challenging you all watching, what are you doing in these 21 next days? What habits are you forming? You're going to have to choose what you're doing, because whatever you're doing repeatedly, whether that's sleeping all day till noon, I'm going to do better next week. Whether you're feeding yourself positivity, whether you're reading your word, whether you're spending time with your family and creating memories, whatever you're doing repeatedly during this time is going to become a habit. And so we're going to have to make a conscious effort to do productive things during this time. And so I would like to commend, or no, not commend, I would like to challenge you all to make a conscious effort to do 21 plus days of something good, something edifying, something that's going to propel you further into your future. All right, and so again, I would like to thank Evangelist Patrick and Pastor Lyons for opening this space of time and opportunity for us to meet. And so listen, we have some talented people here with us on today. See, I'm not talented like that, you know. I can read and write real good, but see, playing the keyboard and instruments, I used to play the trombone back in the day. Yes, baddest band in the land, that aristocrat band, yes it is, Tennessee State University, yes. Fairwood Comprehensive High School, yes. So we have some talented people here, and we want to allow some space for them to showcase their talent. Now, don't be shy now, y'all. Who's going to go first? Come on, D. Show them what you're working with today, D. You want to sing for them while we play, baby? Oh, I know it's a song in your spirit. This is, woo, this is bubbling, Jacob. I know y'all have, but this is like blue. Wait, we are the heavenly choir behind us. Because it's not like, D, you make them keys talk, D. And they gon' sing for you, D. Say, I'm your professor, they give you credit, this your showcase right here.
I wish I could play, Lord have mercy.
Damn, I can see. Encourage yourself.
Times you have to encourage yourself.
Sing, cousin.
Yes, sir.
Have to speak victory during the test. And no matter how you feel, speak the word and you will be healed. Speak over yourself. Encourage yourself in the Lord. Sometimes you have to speak the word over yourself.
Depression is all around, but God is a present help. Oh, the enemy created war, but remember, giants they do fall. So speak over yourself. Encourage yourself in the Lord.
As I minister to you, all of you, I minister to myself. Life can hurt your soul.
Till you feel there's nothing left.
No matter how you feel,
Oh, speak the word and you will be healed. Speak over yourself. Oh, speak over.
speak over yourself.
I came to encourage you. We came to encourage you. Speak over. You might be depressed. You might be down. You might be low, but speak over. I don't care what you're going through. I don't care where you are. Speak over yourself. Encourage yourself. In the
I'm a comedian. I'm just like, anyone else want to share their talent?
Yeah, that just sent y'all in right quick. Listen, I know I'm full too. That just sent you right in.
writing of poetry too, but see, y'all weren't ready for this question, I know. But we're gonna leave it open if anyone else would like to share, because my whole soul been blessed. Baby, you were playing them keys. Do you understand me? That organ was talking. You understand? Ooh, Deja, I ain't gonna force it upon you, girl. You shy?
I'm not.
See? Cause you're gonna show your talent with the masses.
What's my talent?
Tell me.
Besides photography,
That's amazing. Tell us a little bit about that.
okay, so I own a business called Day by Day Photography.
Yeah. Entrepreneur. Any other business ventures going on up here? Alfred, what you grinning? Y'all better promote your book. You better plug your commercial in, baby.
Okay, so basically, I do want to start my own business. Well, actually, a few. My dad, he has one right now, so it's he's really my role model when it comes to just being in the entrepreneur world. But he wants to let me run his business. I do plan on doing my own.
Awesome.
I don't know if it's a talent, but I do. I work at Landry's Cadillac and I sit at the front desk. I'm a receptionist. I also praise dance.
Okay. Lexi, y'all gonna twerk. They don't want to twirl today, America. That's amazing. Baby, being at the front desk, customer service is a talent all by itself, because I have encountered some rude customer service, baby. So you walk in that anointing. You understand? All right. Evangelist Patrick, that's all we have at this time. I'm going to open the floor to you and Pastor. Because y'all are so hungry. Come on, Facebook, Brian, can you do something for me? Could you just put your hands together for these young people? They were awesome. Thank you all so much. Again, thank you, Principal Ray. You were awesome. I knew you would be the right person. Thank all of our panelists. Thank you all so much. I've known all of these babies since they were babies. And now they're maturing, and now they're going into their adulthood. Thank you all so much. You all were awesome. Thank you. We just pray that this reached the world. What I want you to do right there in Facebook land, I want you to share this. These are our young people, and they are our today. And they have done a marvelous job. So without you, we can do nothing. So what we want you to do, we want you to share this information, share with your children, your grandchildren, your nieces, your nephews, and let them know that all of our children are not bad. This could go viral, but the only way that it will is if you share it. Let's keep sharing it and keep pushing, and let's keep pushing our young people all over the world. I want to thank Sassy Creation, LaToya Dean, for making my t-shirt. Come on, air it out 2020. So if you would like a t-shirt of any type, you can see LaToya Dean, she's on Facebook. And this is her daughter, Miss Fisk. Come on, University. This is awesome. I must also thank our pastor, one of the best pastors on this side of heaven. We can go to him, and he never, you have to go to him right. He knows when an idea is godly. He's our leader. So we want to shout out to him and to tell him thank you so much, Pastor Lyons, for allowing us. We also want to thank this awesome. We have one of the greatest. Listen, we started off like this, and now we're growing to here and to here and to here. Thank our media team. They are awesome. We all want to thank the parents that are here. We have a few. Also thank my husband. He's my sidekick. He gets so tired. Don't you do nothing else. Don't you plan anything else. But I already got something in mind, so it's a little too late. But it's just something we enjoy doing. Again,
thank all of you, and Pastor Lyons is coming now to close us out. Again, thank you. May God bless you, and may God continue to keep you in his care. And also, we will be sharing with you, but we want to have one on tomorrow as well. So thank you, Facebook. Is that lady? No. Lady Lyons is with us. That's my daughter. Thank you so much for sharing. Let's hear it for Pastor Lyons. You have to dab everybody.
Thank y'all so much. Thank you all so much. Continue to dream. Continue to be the best that you can be. And never, if other people's opinions are not positive, don't value it. And don't let it get in your spirit. The sky's the limit for all of y'all. Y'all are some wonderful young men and young women, and your families and communities. Everybody's just proud of you. So keep up the good work. We know that there's more to come for all of y'all and our future Dr. Wright. Evangelist, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I said this a few weeks ago, and I say this again, and we're getting ready to go. It's just so wonderful when you got good people to work with in church, and you all can come together and do things. And glad to see my wife here today. Tomorrow, I need you to tune in tomorrow, 11 a.m. We will be here. I will be with Miss Gwen Turner, and it was supposed to be a young lady, but it's going to be a young man that's going to be coming with her. And tomorrow we will be discussing domestic abuse and rape in relationships. I want all y'all to tune in. We're going to see it from the woman's side, and a lot of people don't talk about that there are a lot of males out here that are being domestically abused by women as well. So we're going to be in a very in-depth conversation tomorrow, and we want everybody to share it. Hopefully it will help somebody, and hopefully it will bring somebody out of a domestically violent relationship, and hopefully it'll open their minds and hearts. Well, we're getting ready to go. We know you have enjoyed yourself. Have your wonderful Saturday. Father, we thank you and we praise you today for what you have done and what you're going to do. Father, we thank you for speaking through us, giving us the mind to do your work and your ministry here at the Mount Zion Baptist Church. We thank you, we praise you, and we magnify you. In Jesus' name we pray. And everybody said, amen.